In Anomalies we trust, red flags and golden nuggets. HR analytics changed how organizations managed the workforce. Still, as many leaders focus on key trends and averages, the real gold is often found in the anomalies, those unexpected outliers in the data that point to potential problems or opportunities. Paying attention to these deviations holds within it a raft of valuable insights that might remain hidden. This is a personal reflection drawing from my personal experience and supporting it with academic research on why anomalies are important and how they can benefit the HR decision-making process.
Spotting errors, the foundation of reliable data. Of course, there is also the big issue of the accuracy of the data itself in any HR analytics system. Often, anomalies will indicate a problem in the quality of data that, if not noticed and sorted out, will result in flawed decisions. A personal experience has to do with overtime hours that seemed to increase without explanation for one team in an organization that was implementing Oracle Cloud HCM. After much investigation, it was discovered that one device of the integrated clocking system was occasionally logging break times as overtime. This anomaly, if not caught, would have generated payroll discrepancies and thereby influenced employee morale and company budgets. This view is supported by the results of different academic disciplines. For example, Core and Core, 2018, have highlighted that anomaly detection approaches within data systems enhance the precision and accuracy of the outcomes, hence making this practice quite relevant for ensuring data integrity across all systems of organizations.
Uncovering concealed problems, the silent red flags. Anomalies don't always mean problems with data, sometimes they point to deep organizational problems. Working for another company, analytics picked up a significant rise in absenteeism in one particular team. Not all anomalies necessarily point to a problem. Interpretation is absolutely critical in the context of the organization. For example, the number of absenteeism or reduced frequency at offices could be normal for a remote-first company and not be indicative of disengagement, while it could raise an alarm over work culture in an office-based firm. In addition, HR professionals should put into consideration what anomalies mean in relation to organizational norms and other vantage points, without falling into the temptation to observe anomalies as an isolated signal that there is a problem. First things to know are whether an anomaly is part of a trend or just one deviation. This is essential for the right action to be taken. In this case, deeper analysis showed that the leadership in the team was the problem. The manager was too abrasive, which became a driver for disengagement. Once the management issue had been resolved, absenteeism fell, and morale improved within the team. People analytics allows organizations to pick up on things that they wouldn't be able to detect easily otherwise, such as toxic management and disengaged employees, according to Baldwaj and Gupta. These anomalies in the HR data can therefore serve as early warning signals to ensure deeper analysis and proactive intervention.
Unveiling the opportunities, the anomalies to be emulated. Sometimes, anomalies aren't red flags but hidden gems. In one retail company I worked with, an unexpected spike in productivity cropped up in one small store team. This anomaly stood out in the larger dataset and raised eyebrows at the leadership level. It turned out the store team had developed its own peer mentoring system, which hadn't been officially encouraged by management. Worth mentioning that a success in one part of the organization may not automatically translate to others. Anomalies that reflect localized improvements, such as mentoring initiatives, leadership styles, or work processes, must be evaluated against the company's broader structure. Rolling out a strategy that worked for one team without considering cultural, geographical, or operational differences may fail elsewhere. For example, what worked in a small, tight-knit team may not succeed in a larger, more distributed workforce. Hence, while positive anomalies can provide inspiration, their scalability depends on their contextual fit within the wider organization. In this case, this anomaly and its cause were clearly identified. The mentoring model was easy to replicate on other teams with significant overall improvements found. People analytics can often uncover surprising patterns of performance or innovation, according to a study by Angrave et al., 2016. When these positive anomalies are identified and then scaled up, applying organization-wide can attain greater success.
Support of strategic decision-making. Finally, it finds the anomalies to identify critical strategic decisions in HR. In one instance, a manufacturing organization I advised had a sharp drop in applicants and its employer brand in the engineering team. This was an anomaly because it ran opposite to indications at other departments. On deeper investigation, it was noticed that the AI scanning system was discarding many of the useful talents due to their peculiar strengths and skill set. The reason for this is that the AI system was trained on the common dataset, which restricts engineering to the competencies of the currently employed, without considering other important factors relevant for future challenges and the new business model. These are strategic insight, cross-functional collaboration, and empathy. These significantly rejected highly qualified engineers whom the system could not categorize or whom it considered generalists as opposed to experts. This insight was used by the organization to retrain its AI model on more flexible and wide varieties of data and skills, and the initial automatic screening was greatly improved. In this direction, Van der Toot and Rasmussen, 2017, support that paying close attention to anomalies will enable HR professionals to better support leadership decisions anchored in real future data, not old assumptions. Whether in uncovering a problem or finding an opportunity, anomalies often point to areas in which strategic intervention can pay dividends.
The danger of overreaction to anomalies. However, the risk here is overemphasizing anomalies, which sometimes might reveal critical insights. For some metrics such as absenteeism, turnover, or productivity, one-time spikes and dips may be short-term and of external origin, which is seasonal variation, industry changes, or even influence due to external events such as public holidays or some sort of economic shift. The risk again is overreacting to anomalies, which may lead to unnecessary interventions or policies that fail to solve the problem in real life, a complete waste of time and resources. It therefore follows that HR professionals should not concentrate solely on the anomalies but rather use them as part of a wider toolkit, setting them in context with longer-term trends and patterns. This helps avoid overcorrections or misaligned strategies that can actually hurt organizational effectiveness.